All right, ready? All right, we're introducing a new Palm Pre featuring our brand new operating system called the Palm Web OS. And the beautiful thing about Palm Web OS is its ability to bring all this information together, regardless of where it resides, into one simple and clear and concise view. And then it allows you to effortlessly flow through all that information with a really intuitive and beautiful UI. So if we take a look at it, it's almost like the phone is actually thinking for you.
Is this the GSM version?
This is the UMTS GSM version, yes.
Right.
Yes. So you can see when you first slide open the phone, the first thing you see is the beautiful wallpaper that you've set. It's all customizable. And it's really about the UI. We wanted to eliminate any big buttons or any windows or X's. It's all about you and the application. You can even see on the front of the phone there's only one button. The area above here is called the status bar, and that almost looks like a part of the hardware rather than the software, because we really wanted you to concentrate on the UI and the applications that you're working on. The only one thing is that we do have a quick launch bar at the bottom, and that gives you one-touch access to your favorite applications. Again, fully customizable. So the first thing I really want to show you is the power of something called Synergy. And Synergy is that ability to bring all that information together. So if we look at Synergy in Contacts, as we open up Contacts, again, it's a full touch screen, so it's really easy to kind of scroll through everything. If we look at one specific contact, Sophia, that's Sophia's information. If I wanted to use the gesture area, I simply just go back. It's acting a little buggy here. There you go. And you can see a little indicator at the bottom that went off and acknowledges the fact that my gesture was recognized. I'll show you that again. So the beautiful thing about Synergy is the fact that it brought this information from a variety of different sources. And you can tell that by just simply clicking on her. This is for my Google, my EAS, and my Facebook. All in one simple, logical view. Synergy also works in a couple of different areas. For instance, in Calendar. And to get to Calendar, I can use the gesture bar. I simply just slide up. And then there is my quick launch bar that you saw before. And I just simply let go, and it launches Calendar. And then this brings all my calendars for the entire day in one simple and logical view. So if I have a Google Calendar, my EAS calendar, even a subscribed calendar through Google, it's all brought together in one view. But the beautiful thing about this OS is if I have multiple things going on in my life, I can flow from one application to another. I simply hit the center button, and I can actually go back into my contacts if I'd like to. Or if I'm done with that, I can go over and look at my calendar again. Launch a new application like email. And there it is there. Synergy at work, bringing all my different email together as well. I can always go back and take a look at a contact too. When I'm done with it, I flick it away.
Is there anything that a long press on that button does differently than just calling up those multiple functions?
No, right now we really wanted that primarily to be the anchor behind the card view, and that was that view I showed you before. So at this moment, that's its only function, and we really wanted people to have that as their anchor. Like I use it all the time to just get context of what I'm working on. So that's Synergy at work in a few different ways, just to show you some cool email stuff. There's my inbox again. Everything's there. If I want to start a new email, again, the UI is very clean. You only have that one button there to start a new application. I can write whatever I wanted to. But the beautiful thing about what we've done here in the mobile space is the fact that this is now a card. And if I want to refer to something else, I just go to another card. So I simply hit the card view, go back to my inbox, read something, like the golf channel here. If there's something there that's kind of cool and I want to tell my buddy about, I can go back to that email. There's no saving drafts or anything like that. Again, it's a really easy way to flow from one activity to another, right? And if I'm done with that, I flick it away. Done with that, I flick it away. So it's a very powerful UI. A couple of other things if you want to see. The downside to being so connected is the fact that people know where you are now. Okay, so here's a perfect example. I have a little notification here down in the corner. This indicates that I have a meeting of some sort. But as you notice, it's not so obtrusive that it prevented me from doing whatever I was doing. Whenever I feel like acting on it, I can act on it. I simply click on it, and there's a little reminder that I have a meeting, and then I can see what that meeting is all about, and it goes automatically into my missed reminders. When I'm done, I can clear all and flick it away. Yeah, so notifications is very powerful. Obviously, you need a great web browser too, so I'll show you what the web browser looks like. Oh, did I show you the launcher? I don't think I showed you the launcher fit gesture. If you want, all right. So the other thing I want to show you is universal search, which is an opportunity to use the keyboard as an input to really find anything very quickly and concisely. So if I just type the letter S, it automatically brings up anything on the device that starts with the letter S, specifically any applications like sounds or screen lock. If I put SP, it goes, well, you know what? Maybe you're looking for a contact, so it brings up my buddy Spartacus. But you know what I'm actually looking for is some information on Spain, and specifically the tomato fights that they have here. So if I type in a certain amount of characters, the phone realizes you want to do a web search because it's gone beyond the scope of the phone. So I I'll put in fight as well. Again, very easy to use the keyboard. I'm a bad typer and I can still type pretty accurately. You click on Google, it automatically slides open our web browser and does the Google search for you. And there it is, the first one right there. And I can click on that. You can see how beautiful our web browser is, very fast as well. That's a Wikipedia page. You can zoom in on these guys fighting.
Is this on a live UMTS connection?
This is on, actually I think right now we're just taking advantage of our Wi-Fi signals here. So this is actually how the author intended this page to look like. That's really the key aspect, right? And if I wanted to launch a new page, I simply hit this button here, start a new card. And then our bookmarks are not text bookmarks, they're also text in a thumbnail. This is loading. I can actually go back to that other page, read about something while that other page is loading. It's probably done now. It's super fast. There it is. The fact that it is a live application, you can see that by the accelerometer. They both switched over. Also with the accelerometer, when you do switch this way, the gesture area now becomes a way to navigate, so I can actually use that to kind of scroll through the page as well. So that's the beautiful thing about our web browser. Again, it's authored the way, or it's rendered the way the author intended it to be. And when I'm done with it, flick it away. Flick it away. It's acting a little buggy there. But that's I showed you a lot, but just to give you a quick recap, it's the fact that the OS is so beautiful it's almost invisible. The fact that Synergy brings all your information together, regardless of where it resides, to give you one simple view. We've got a great web browser, and it really links together with universal search as well. And finally, our notifications are a great way to manage your life and manage that information that's coming to you in an unobtrusive way. Obviously in a great, beautiful design as well.
How about the Touchstone?
Yep, the Touchstone is a new product from Palm as well that we're introducing. It's Palm's first inductive charger, and as you can see how it works, I'll actually get another device here for you that actually has the cover.
Is a different back required?
It is a back required, so when you buy Touchstone, you get the cover as well. So you simply just place it on there, and it automatically charges. And
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, no, go ahead. So it's charging as soon as you place the device on the Touchstone. No wires attached directly to the device.
And magnetics are holding it in place.
Yeah, magnets are holding it in place, and you can do it in either portrait or landscape mode as well. You could watch a movie at the same time while you're working away, and it's playing and charging at the same time. You can actually have, if a call comes in, if you answer the call, it's automatically in speakerphone. Or
speaker go off if you take it off the Touchstone?
Yeah, so if you just pick it up without answering it, it answers automatically for you and you can talk. So
can we take a look at the back again? Is it from the outside? Does it look any different? Other than just being a little slightly thicker?
Oh, you mean with the back cover? No, it's almost virtually the same, right? It's almost the same thickness. So, and again, you've got full access to the, it doesn't intrude with the camera or anything like that.
Great.
Yeah.